Hi everybody, welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Stacy and this is Stacy So and So. So the last time I spoke with you, we were heading in the United States. We were heading into a holiday weekend for 4th of July, and we did go to Tennessee, and it was really nice. We got to spend some time in our cabin down there. I did not get much sewing done. I did, however, get the Crystal Cove Cami pattern, PDF pattern put together, got it cut out, got the shirt, got the cami cut out. Just haven't done any sewing. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a little burnt. I wasn't feeling particularly well through the weekend, so we just did a lot of resting and relaxing. My husband's job has been very busy, and he's had some long hours, so we really just took some time to rest. So, but as I was cutting out that crystal cami, it made me kind of think of all the things that I have started over maybe the past year, 2 years, some maybe even longer, and I've never finished. And I don't know if anyone else has this problem or not. I mean, you get started, you get everything cut out, you get it all done, and you get to a particular part in the process and something distracts you, life gets busy, and you just never get back to it. So if you look over my shoulder right there, that is my stack of unfinished projects, which I was going to show you some of them. But before I get into that, I do want to stop real quick and thank a friend of mine, Kim, who had subscribed to my channel, and we've known each other for, oh gosh, I've known her for a very long time. And so she subscribed to my channel, and she answered a question for me. Remember, I'd asked about the black and white dot fabric in my previous video, saying I didn't know what to do with it. If anybody has any suggestions. Well, she's got my next project set up for me, and I really liked it because it was not something that I had thought about. But before I start it, I am going to tackle some of that. So she had suggested, she's like, it'd make a really great like kimono style beach cover up to put over your swimming suit or whatever. And after getting fried this weekend, I was like, wow, yeah, okay, that is really, really good idea. And the material will be perfect for it. It's very drapey, and it would be very light to wear. And my bathing suits are all black, so the black and white dots would be really pretty. And she suggested something like this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. I've actually had this in my wardrobe for, oh god, 100 years. But I was like, that would be a great idea. So I'm gonna be trying to find a pattern. I mean, it's just very simple. Long sleeve, shawl neckline. And I was like, that would be a great idea. So thank you, Kim. That is definitely what I want to use with some of that fabric, because there's enough there to make that, and probably still a nightgown or something else as well. So that will be added to my project list once I start tackling some of these. So I'm sure you guys will hold me accountable to this. So I'm just going to go through some of these and try to remember how long ago I started them. So let me turn around here and grab them. Okay, so the one on the top you're going to recognize. This is, well, maybe. This is the Crystal Cove Cami. I've got it all cut out. It's all still pinned on the pattern pieces, so it is ready to be sewn together. And I'm thinking I might actually start with this first. Although it is not blistering hot today, since we've gotten back from Tennessee, we had one really, really hot day that was just overwhelming. And then it has rained and stormed every day, which has been nice. Haven't had to water the garden, but the weeds are taking over out there. I posted up a video earlier, so if you want to see the weed situation, you go check that out. So got that done over the weekend, so that was good. This I've had in this bag just to protect it from dust. I bet you I started this, well, probably 7 years ago, maybe longer, about 7 years. And it's New Look 0114. And I'm making this version because I thought, oh, nice, drapey, beautiful. It is most of the way put together. The only thing I have left to do are the little tabs for the sleeves. And then I opted to make, I don't know if you can see, there's a little waist tie. I opted to make the waist tie. So those are the only things that need to be done besides hemming the bottom. Really need to finish that because I love the color. I mean, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's coming across kind of purple on the screen, but it is just a beautiful, silky royal blue. And I love it. It drapes beautifully. So, sorry about the noise. Again, on the list of things to complete. This, I cut out just recently. You guys have seen it. This wasn't too long ago. This is an apron for my shop. Just got to finish it off and add the ties. Hem it. Maybe do some decorative features to it. Gonna get it done. Got to get it up in the shop, right? And you guys saw that this was cut out and I'd started it. You saw it in the last video. I did something really dumb. When I was cutting out the pattern piece, there were 2 pieces that said put on the fold and I missed it. So fortunately I can see it up on my shelf. I have more. So I need to cut out these 2 other pieces on the fold, cut them out, and then I should be able to complete this, which I'm glad because I really love it. I want to be able to wear it very soon because I'm sure it's going to get hot again. I mean, it's still the beginning of July, so it stays pretty blistering here through past Labor Day. So that's on the list. The next, this isn't actually something I sewed from scratch. In addition to cutting out patterns and sewing from scratch and buying fabric, I really enjoy doing, well, some people call them thrift flips. I can't really call this a thrift flip because it was in my closet, although it was on its way to going to the thrift store. But I love navy blue gingham. And I was like, when I bought it, I was at a point where I had a broken leg and I had a big boot on. It was like that for 12 weeks. So I couldn't wear pants. I couldn't get shorts on. So I wore a lot of dresses. And so I was just picking up whatever I could because it's really all I could get on. But I liked the fabric, but I wasn't, it was a basic shirt dress. So, the collar, it was long sleeve. They rolled up, it had little tabs. And that was fine, except I didn't really like the way, it like fit around the neck and the shirt. So what I did, or I've done so far, I did just the basic scoop neck. I used some bias binding on the inside. And then I've cut the sleeves shorter, which they're already hemmed. The only thing that still has to be done to this dress is I need to hem it because it's too long. I'm not a fan of the length either. It's too far below the knee to really be attractive because it's not midi length. It's not, So I want to do that. And then I was thinking, because there is an elasticide, there's an elastic piece in the back. And I saved, because you can see where it had loops, I saved the belt that went with it. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking these little loops out, splitting open the seam, and then just making a couple ties so I can tie it back. So that's really all I need to do with this dress so I can wear it. And again, I love doing things like that. It's like, it doesn't work for me. How can I make it work for me? This is another one. It was a strapless sundress, which is nice. You can see, very nice. Lined, padding, the whole 9 yards. But being, as we've discussed before, I'm really short, and this was a long dress, but also like the underlay really only came to the knee, and then the rest was just lace, so it also looked kind of weird. So I've cut it shorter. I'm going to hem it up, and then with the, gosh, I think I took off like this much. I'm going to make some straps for it, like thicker straps, so that I can still wear a regular bra underneath it. And I'll probably still have enough left over to make like a headband or scrunchie. Again, nice for summer, cool, comfortable. I mean, I like the lace. I mean, it's kind of, you can see, Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. So I do want to be able to get that done as well. The next isn't so much a sewing project. I told you I have an embroidery machine. And this is just a little simple t-shirt dress that I had bought. I don't know where. Had it for a while. But, you know, simple t-shirt dress, but it's kind of boring. So the goal has been to get up my embroidery machine and like I have to decide what kind of pattern I want to embroider on it and just do like um, maybe something like along the bottom of the skirt or coming up. So that is also on the planning list of things that I have thought about, started, haven't completed. In fact, I think I have actually downloaded like several embroidery patterns for my machine for this dress, but haven't made a decision yet. So again, that's on the list. This, not very exciting. These are simply a pair of just like pull on elasticated waist shorts, just for working in the garden, for hanging out at the house, or, you know, cut out, ready to go. Everything. Still haven't sewn together. This is probably going on its 3rd year. So I guess if I put it together and they still don't fit me, I will give them to the charity shop down the street. The other thing I started, and this was probably, I don't know, 2 years ago. And I really like this. I actually have enough of this left over to make another skirt. This is the Simplicity, let me read off the pattern. Simplicity 9705. It's a junior's pattern, so I end up cutting it a little bit bigger, but I don't know if you can see, it has like a pinstripe to it. It's a thin denim pinstripe, and it's not going to be a long skirt. I want it to come like just above the knee. I like denim and black together, or just denim and white, just something very simple. I tend to be kind of minimalistic sometimes, but I thought this would be really nice to have for like fall, to wear with, you know, tights and boots, or, you know, in the summer just to be able to put on like a simple white t-shirt with it, or a cami, and, you know, my white spurgas or a pair of white sandals. And I was like, yeah, it's just really cute. So this is ready to go. I even have the zipper. I mean, I have everything. I just haven't done it. So again, on the list of things to complete. Now this one, I started, oh my gosh. I'll bet you it's been 9 years ago. I made the pattern pieces myself, so you can see the fabric. It's just a really fun floral vintage style fabric, and it's a tote bag, like a quick summer tote bag that you can just like throw all your stuff in, take with you. In fact, now that I'm looking, I realize that would be cute to carry if in the summer, if I wear that, finish that denim skirt, wear a white t-shirt, have this just to carry, you know, when we're in Tennessee, if we go into, you know, Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, or just, you know, some of the antique shops in and around our area down there, it'd be nice to have. So probably almost 9 or 10 years sitting in my project box, not completed. And truth is, it doesn't take that long to finish it. So I have one more. This one is probably, well, I started this just, I guess it would have been shortly before COVID. No, it would have been before that. The summer before the pandemic started. And it is the, let's see if I can, this is called the Bonnie, one of the Bonnie woven tops. And I'll put a link in the description below. And it's by Style Arc. If you're familiar with their patterns. I downloaded it, got it cut out, got everything all together. And then one thing that's really holding me back on this, I mean, I like the fabric, I like pink, it's nice, but it's short. And I hadn't thought about, you know, like, I'm not 20 or 30 anymore, and I don't have the perfect little flat stomach and all that. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, but maybe if I finish it, I'll like it, or I could add a ruffle or a peplum to it. It's halfway put together. All I have to do is put the facing in the buttonholes and trim and hem, and that's it. So those are, well, I'll put it this way, that was all the projects I could find that I hadn't finished. And I'm sure that there are other things too. Like I noticed just looking in the corner, if you guys remember, I had plans to, I bought the oilcloth to cover the bar stools. That did not get done. Things have been a little crazy around our house lately. We've got a lot going on between my husband's job, my job situation, and then my mom is going to be going into surgery next week. So if I miss vlogging next week, you will know why. She's going to be okay, but I'm going to take her to the hospital and everything because we happen to live closer. So it'll be nice. She can spend the night with me. Maybe I can get her to help me finish some of these projects that night. Probably not. But anyway, I just wonder, does anyone else do this? Is it just me? I can't be the only person in the world that has unfinished projects. Okay, maybe not 10-year-old unfinished projects, but I'm like, that I need to just be held accountable to finish these before I start anything else. And I do want to start, I do want to find a pattern and do the beach cover up, the kimono style. Although I did download, come to think about it, I did download, I think last year, I don't remember who it was by, but it was a beach cover up PDF pattern that I haven't even printed yet. It's not kimono style, but it would also probably work really well with that fabric. So I'm gonna have to check into that. But yeah, so I think I need to just discipline myself and say, okay, you know what? Maybe what I need to do is just set myself a schedule and go, okay, every week you need to finish one project. And then if you finish that project, then maybe you can start something new. I do still have stuff to make for the shop and stuff, but this stuff is predominantly just for myself, except for that one apron. I have to finish that. I may do that this evening. So, but anyway, share your in the comments. Am I the only person that has this problem? This get started, but no follow through? I'd be happy to hear what you say. And how do you motivate yourself? What do you do? What do you do that says, it makes you go, okay, I'm going to finish these projects? I'm thinking I need to keep mine sitting out because I have like a bin. So they've all been kind of sitting in the bin. And then when I don't finish the project, it gets put on top. And so, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So maybe what I need to do is keep it out in front of me so that it annoys me enough because I can't stand clutter. It'll annoy me enough that will make me go, okay, I just gotta do this. So we'll see. But anyway, hey, thank you guys. If it was your first time, thank you for visiting, you know, for stopping by. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by to visit. Speaking of new, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell because I really want to kind of grow my channel. And so it would really mean a lot to me if you would take a moment just to subscribe and hit the notification bell and, you know, like and comment on some of my videos because I know that's really important when you're trying to get attention from from YouTube to, you know, to grow your channel. So I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye.